BoCo to the rescue. Every season of the year, BoCo enjoys rolling along the countryside of Edward's branch line. He especially loves heading to the China clay pits beyond Brenham Docks, where Bill and Ben work. Every time BoCo comes into their sight, Bill and Ben scamper off, reminding him of the time he had stolen their freight cars of China clay. Sometimes he likes to stop at the orchard and talk to Trevor whenever Edward is busy. One day, as BoCo was refilling at Wellsworth Yard, Edward puffed by. Beep beep! Good morning, BoCo, whistled Edward. Your driver looks a little worried. I wonder why. I don't know, said BoCo, but I soon will. Once he was refueled and headed up the line, BoCo asked his driver. Excuse me, but is something wrong? Yes, indeed, replied his driver. They need another engine to help run the special line. A Wellsworth and Suddery engine, laughed BoCo. Maybe I can find one. Later, when he reached Tidmouth Station, BoCo saw Donald and Douglas. BoCo had an idea. Can you help me find another engine? Asked BoCo. Where? Asked Donald. Where Douglas found Oliver, Isabel, and Toad, added BoCo. You mean on the other railway? Yes. I'm looking for a radio engine from the Wellsworth and Suddery Railway, W&S for short, which was closed down, answered BoCo, and he explained what his driver said. We'd like to help, worried Douglas, but these days it's only diesels that go there. Then BoCo decided. So I'll go there anyway, since I'm a diesel, he tooted as he pulled out of the station. Take care, warned Douglas. That afternoon, BoCo told his driver all about his plan, and that night, his driver came back to the shed. Sir Topham Hatt will make a home for the W&S engine if you find one. Right, said BoCo. We'll look for one tomorrow. The next morning, BoCo stopped for refueling, and when his tank was full, he set off for the other railway. It took him all day to get there. When he reached the railway, darkness fell, the cold wind blew, and the moon was full. Whoa, what's that? Asked BoCo. Many diesels, silent and still, lined up on guard. Who are you? They asked. BoCo plucked up courage. I am sighting, inspecting, and maintenance diesel. Do you have any engines in the sheds? No, none. BoCo rallied again. What about the sidings? One. We have one. Then BoCo decided. Then I'll go and inspect it. A red medium-sized tank engine with a tall funnel stood sad and alone in the siding. His driver was huddled in the cab, keeping him company. Excuse me, said BoCo. Are you from the Wellsworth and Suddery Railway? My friend back home told me about it. The engine looked startled, but then he said, Yes, it was closed down for years. I miss working there. BoCo felt sorry for his new friend. Then I'm getting you out of here and heading back to our railway, he said. Everyone worked fast. BoCo buffered up to the engine. His driver cobbled him up, and BoCo pulled the engine out of the siding and onto the open line past the line of diesels. Where are you taking him? They hissed. Just down the line, replied BoCo, and he pulled him quickly away. We've done it, whispered BoCo. We're over the bridge and back to Sodor. Mission accomplished. When BoCo and an engineer arrived in Wellsworth, a big welcome awaited them. We shall mend you and give you a new coat of paint, said Sir Top Hat. Edward was delighted to see an old friend right behind BoCo. Ah, my old friend Adam. It is your friend Edward. It's been for years ever since we worked on this Wellsworth and Suddery Railway before it closed down. And now you have been saved by the Northwestern Railway. And my friend BoCo, said the engine. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for BoCo. Now the engine is as happy as can be, and it works on Edward's branch line, whether neither Edward or BoCo is busy. His name is Adam, but everyone calls him the Wellsworth and Suddery Railway.